All right, example 1. Find the ages of the 4 employees given the following clues. When all the ages are added together, the total is 106 years. Ken is twice 10 years less than the manager. Brian is 12 years younger than double the manager. And Matt is 6 years older than half of the manager's age. Okay, so again, going back to my tips, start with those let statements. Start with who this problem is talking about, and I need to write an expression for each one of them. So off to the side here, I'm seeing Ken. So I've got Ken equals. I'm seeing Brian. I'm seeing a Matt equals. And a manager, who is a no name. And that makes sense that I have 4 let statements because this problem is asking me to find the ages of 4 employees. So there's 4 of them. So now to the translating pieces. Starting off with, who do I have the least amount of information about? Who is my plain old X? Well, this second sentence here is talking about Ken. So this one is all about Ken. Ken is twice than 10 years less than the manager. But notice they're comparing Ken to the manager. Second sentence talks about Brian compared to the manager. And the third sentence talks about Matt compared again to the manager. So again, the fact that this manager, we don't have any information about what his age is, that tells us that the manager is going to be our plain old X. So now, Ken being twice, so that's times 2, 10 years less is minus 10. So twice 10 years less than the manager's age. So that's the manager's age, which is X, minus 10, and then that expression times 2. And the reason we know that it has to be in parentheses here is because it is twice 10 years less, meaning that 10 years less is coming off first, then you're taking twice of it, hence the parentheses. So Brian is 12 years younger than double the manager's age. Double is, again, another way to say times 2. So 12 years younger than double the manager's age. This one doesn't involve the groupings, though, because double the manager's age is happening first, then we're taking the 12 off. So Brian, so double the manager age, 2x, 12 years younger, minus 12. Younger would be subtraction. And then Matt. Matt is 6 years older, is going to be plus, than half of the manager. So again, the manager is X, so 1/2 X, or you could even write that as 0.5X, whichever way you want to look at that. And 6 years older would be plus 6. So either way, don't get confused with that. I just changed it to 0.5. All right, so we haven't finished here. We've got the translations down, but we still haven't answered the question, which was to find the ages of all these employees. There was one last piece of information that when you add all the years together, all the ages together, the total is 106. So that's where I get my equation from. So I'm going to add these all together and set it equal total to 106. So we've got Ken, and the key here is just to be careful not to miss anybody. Ken plus Brian plus Matt, and I'm just going to go 0.5x here because I think we all prefer, and then the manager, decimals over fractions. Oops, not 106. Ooh, very big mistake there. 106, not 160. All right, so combining like terms and distribution to start off. Swoop, swoop. 2x minus 20. And I'm going to do some combining of like terms over here. So I've got a positive 2x and a 0.5 and then another x. So that would be plus 3.5x. And then negative 12 plus 6 is a minus 6. So I did a little bit of combining of like terms there also. Going to finish off that. 2x plus 3.5 would be 5.5x minus 26 is equal to 106 plus 26 to both sides gives me 5.5 is equal to 132. Divide by 5.5. And x is equal to 132 divide 5.5 is 24. So again, x is equal to 24, and the question was asking me to find the ages of all 4 employees. We haven't. We've just found the age of the manager. So the manager is 24, but we need to use that to find the rest. So if Matt is half of the manager plus 6, half of 24 is 12, plus 6 is 18. Brian, 2 times 24 would be 48, and 48 minus 12 would give me 36. And I'm just going to label this ages. And Ken is 24 minus 10, which is 14, and 14 times 2 would be 28. So there are your ages. And you could just plug those right into your calculator, as is with your 24 in parentheses. So there's example 1.